I'll give God all the praises. BLD who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chat, we for fortresses. Yeah, I want my fame. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Sit that with my chest. I will not bend.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And right away they're going to step.
Could have been a Canadian surfer with a stone or one of several artists and nightclub promoters.
He's what's called an activist investor. Activist corporate raider, butcher, Attila, Solomon. There isn't an industry that hasn't had hands in it. He's one of the more powerful men on the planet.
And I thought she was the only one here who needed a job.
That's what Rold was getting at when he said, I'm just like him. My family are wealthier than any of them. And, well, on that side, anyway.
You don't go by Lockwood?
Yes, well, there's something about how he makes money stripping businesses for parts, destroying workers' lives for shareholder profit.
Yeah, right.
It's not the worst of it. It's the backroom deals to sick police on protesters, or the cleansing of a CEO's record of sexual assault. All the time he paid to have well water toxicity reports falsified. No one found out, and several children got cancer, and the company made £400 million. My father is the worst man alive, and I'm his favorite daughter.
Everything about her suddenly makes sense.
My fault, bro. I'm ready. Come on. My fault. Totally.
Right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down and a pickup of 13. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Oh, my God. Watch me jump for the ball in front of you. I don't understand.
That's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the way.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. The Falcons at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Calling the gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the back carry.
McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Fields. Touchdown number 7 of the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And now, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 40, 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Stephon Diggs, 44 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Are we not in man-to-man?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Defensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta is out there for their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss, landed right in his lap.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields going deep for Diggs. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Fields. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Ball sits on the 12, 3rd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You heard what he said.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to
Now
panic.
connected to
But that
stop
also
and go.
doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now it's Fields. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Wide open.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I think they might throw it a little and come back to him.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now for number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Alan Lazard, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Damn, I like it over it.
So a yards away.
Oh, damn, I didn't mean to squib that shit.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Fields now to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A heck of a play there. Still short for 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
This play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10. The probably was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for
Type
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance to win this game.
And he'll be out of bounds just just inside the 25-yard line.
Like, niggas not even playing their zones no more now.
Up there, and it's a first down. Here's Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Play it outside, like I said.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't accomplish the goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back.
And he will take it in.
That shit on Sunday again, costing another game. That shit is big.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline.
Send me Lattimore, man. You can have this nigga. Send me Lattimore or Zeke. You can have this nigga.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Has some space here.
Mama, you can have this nigga.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35.
Send me Zeke and Laddie, and you can have this dude. This nigga here, boy. I can't even know that. This man here. Do this shit every fucking time, bro. I'm tired of being a bum.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The play action fake.
Is that a play action?
And he's going to go down. They get to the 40. Definitely showed off the pass rush.
I don't even know my play.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On 2nd down, here's the option. Mark that is a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
This nigga C-Mac can go. Telling you he can go.
Touchdown number 3 in the game, and 6
Here, bro, I'm getting tired of this,
the
dude.
Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons send out their punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man is Palmer. He's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's tough.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw.
His throw is incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It didn't check on every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds, and maybe a little short of the first down. I thought that was the key.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He's back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with the offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't.
kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
I said the same shit. I pushed the wrong button, though. Oh, God. I wild out. We all right, though.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
I made up for it, though, Hefe. Still Lattimore, though. Come on. You can have C-Mac. I swear to God. I'm done with this nigga. I need Zeke, too, though. I had a third for Zeke.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD, trailing on the scoreboard.
See me Lattimore, man. It's the only one.
The drive, they threw that interception.
Fuck, this nigga get my everybody out of there.
The Falcons going to use
Am I not in man-to-man? What the
it'll
fuck?
come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards.
Oh, nah, I ain't got no D-line for you.
All eyes on Fields.
I don't got no D-line, my boy. I'm struggling with D-line as it is. These niggas sleep ass.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 11 yards for number 11.
They got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Back to throw, Fields, out to the left there and complete to the tight end, got him. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game.
That's for me. Terrible defense.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
I need a fucking lighter, bro. Fuck is my lighter? Shit is crazy.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Now this That's a very short kick. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take the knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. I get to overtime.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
Damn, man. I don't buy no fucking lighter to save my life. Fuck. No lighter. This funky shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive, we need a great drive. And it's what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hope for the team.
Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I can't find no fucking lighter, bro.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory. So this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right?
man.